Hello guys, welcome to another video of this channel. So today we'll be taking a look at this platform called Gelato, right? We'll be actually talking about what it is you can actually basically do here and like highlight some of its cons and pros and just take a look at the reviews, right? So basically this is actually my own review on this platform, so I would suggest that you do also your own research. So Gelato, so what happens here? So this is actually a print on demand kind of service. So what is that, right? Now, if you're like me, right, who loves to watch kind of videos on YouTube and all these content creators on Facebook and stuff like that, you likely have seen some of the products kind of highlighted and some sort of like description kind of area, like, and they display things like mugs, like t-shirts and things like branding, kind of bearing their own brands and things like that. So what they do is they kind of design something and they just put it there, right? They kind of connect with platforms like this, right, which does printing. If you order like maybe a mug from that influencer or maybe a t-shirt from that influencer, those things are likely printed on platforms such as these, right? So platforms such as these, they print that kind of product and then they send it to you. It's not sent by them and they don't handle the shipping and things like that. So that's basically how influencers kind of sell their own merchandise, right? So this is what you do, right? If you are an influencer or probably a designer or something like that, you are likely to sell like your design in physical products using these kind of platforms, right? So yeah, they do a lot of things, right? It says on 90% of all orders are produced globally, right? And like they are available around the globe, right? I think they're in 32 countries, 32 countries. Across those 32 countries, they have like 140 plus printers, and if you order, those orders arrive in 5 days of ordering. But though I don't say that it does kind of arrive in 5 days, because I think this will depend on the country and like its postal service, like how efficient that postal service. So as I've highlighted, that this kind of service, it can only be used by those that are kind of into this kind of thing. Like if you're an influencer and or you may be a designer, popular designer, and you want to send a physical product, you can use this kind of platform, right? And while we're still on that, I think I've made videos about similar platforms, like I think Printify is one of them, right? So yeah, this kind of platforms, right? And why would you choose Gelato over its competitors, right? One, it is available around the world, so it's like the world's largest print on demand kind of network. And they do sell and like produce locally. They sell globally, produce locally. So which means that if you are maybe residing in one of those 32 countries, most of the stuff that you're going to receive, it's locally produced, right? They have like free editing tools, which means you can actually create your own products, but on that platform, right? They have like a suit, a kind of design suit that do that. They have 60 logistic partners that will help with the shipping and things like that. So I did a little bit of research on Gelato, and it has 4.3 stars out of 30k reviews, which is nice. And if you look at some of these reviews, right, you realize that some of these are in the United States. I think some are in the like Australia and things like that. I think I saw one review about a client that is in Australia. They said my t-shirt is coming out of the Aussie rules, AU Australia, yeah. And the design really came quickly, and it was awesome to see my own hand drawn design on it. Can't wait to wear it and things like that. And also, but though I think most people, they do have this kind of service providers in their own home, right? I think you can actually do print your t-shirts and things like that. I think our company, we do have a designer at home that actually helped us by our own design. So but again, I think this will be more useful if you are an influencer and you need a company that is efficient in both executing the task, like designing, printing, and also shipping, right? So I think this will much better. So again, this platform, it does kind of provide different types of designs, and let's say, so I think they focus mostly on clothing, but they do other things. Men's clothing, they do t-shirts, tank tops, jackets and vests, polos, hoodies, sweatshirts, the pants, the sportswear, women's clothing. They also do kids and baby clothing, all art, calendars, and I think I'm going to highlight some of these things. I think in a more broad context below. But I do love though. I do love some of the stuff that they do here. Nice designs, I'll say. Nice. So in terms of pricing, they do offer quite options, right? Like subscription, you can actually subscribe here and get your stuff without having to pay. And I think you can actually highlight or check the payments and pricing maybe for single orders and things like that. So that's what it do, right? So it has like 2 million creators we're actually working with this platform in 32 countries. I think I've highlighted that. And if you are ready to start, you can actually talk to their sales team, right? Kind of tell them like what type of business you run and how you want your things to be done, and they will kind of put together a plan and that will kind of match your type of demand, right? And they'll also send you like free samples, which is very kind of nice. And just to highlight, that sample is not for free, right? I think you have to pay for it, but they'll give you like a 30% kind of discount right here. So if you scroll down, you can actually see like this in a kind of a broader context. As I've highlighted that, I will just show you the services in a broader context. So this is what they provide, like some of the products that they provide. The posters, the canvas, calendars, cards, t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, different kind of products, right? So they do run their services in Europe. They've got I think a UK website, a French website, a Canada website, and things like that. So what I realized that in terms of integrations, like how you can actually put a store, set up your store, YouTube does have that feature though. And I think one other one is TikTok. So unfortunately on this one, they do only have TikTok, I think TikTok Shop. They also have Amazon, Spotify, Eastday. I think some people use this one. Or Comments Weeks in like this is actually a website. You can actually set that one up. Right? So which is basically nice. And you can actually participate in the affiliate program right here. Right? They do have an affiliate program where you get paid to refer people or clients, something like that, right? And you can actually check like the careers like within the platform itself. Check what kind of maybe openings or in terms of positions that they do have right here. And you can also review the stories of customers or maybe past clients. So they also offer like kind of rewards, right? Which is quite different as compared to other platforms, right? Which means like if you sell, right, you gain like kind of cash credits. So these are credits that you gain within your account. They will act like kind of discounts, right? Maybe if you sell things like for $100, and they can give you maybe a cash back of maybe $10 within your platform. So when you buy things maybe for $100, you end up paying like $90, which is nice. And that thing kind of grows with you as you work on the platform more and more. So guys, I would suggest that you do your own research on this platform, right? Again, you have to have like a shop, if you're an influencer or some sort of business, not a shop, but a business, right? Where you need to print a bunch of things for your clients, right? And it is important to read these reviews and kind of get some insights into the platform. As I can see, some of these are actually bad, right? But I'll say 4.3, that's 80%, 86% right here, or 5-star reviews. I think that's actually very good. Yes, I understand that some people kind of have some bad experiences with the platform, but overall I think it's good, right? Some of these are just kind of 2 days ago. And the good thing about this is that they do reply, right? If you have any issue, if you complain, they do reply right here on Trustpilot. So guys, and that's all about Gelato. And if you have some more information about this platform, please write them on the comment below and share with us your experiences and things like that. So again, thank you for watching this video. Until then, see you on the next video.